just watch all my previous videos. You will get an idea about the context which is on. Good evening everyone. What's up? Hope you guys are doing great. Just a quick tip, if you guys want to blow away your hard-earned money just like the way I have done, watch all my previous videos. You will get to know the context what I'm talking about. Today we're gonna be talking about all the handheld tripods or the GorillaPods, not the actual tripods like these. So it's definitely not those big ones, but it's the handheld tripods or the GorillaPods. So basically what I've done is I've purchased all the random GorillaPods or the tripods which one can have and which is actually not needed. Hence I'm making this video for you guys so that you guys can see this video and actually zero down on what is actually required for you and just not purchase any random thing. So let's get started with this. This is my first tripod which I happened to purchase. I paid around 700 or 800 odd rupees for this. This is actually one of the best tripod which I have used till date. Not because it's my first tripod as such, but just because of its sheer multifunctionality. Like you guys see here, it has a ball head which can be loosened or tightened with the screw here. It can also rotate to this 90-degree angle if needed, just for Instagram posts or reels. Opens up like this, and you can lay it on any even surface or uneven surface at your own risk. So once you lay it, it kind of becomes like a stand. It can hold up a good amount of weight. My previous camera, which was the Nikon D5100, so that was pretty heavy and it used to bear its weight. Coming to the multifunctionality, like I said, you guys see here, we can open this up like this. Once you open it up, you will have a small iron holder. So basically this is a mobile holder. So you can just swivel it on top like this, and once you open this, you can put your mobile here, so it can extend up as well. It is quite sturdy. I have used it a couple of times, and on top of that there's a GoPro mount as well, so you can mount your GoPro here as well as your mobile here. So this was the multifunctionality which I was talking about. So if you don't need this and if you only want to mount a camera, you can just unscrew it and mount it back in its place, so you'll not worry about losing this as such. And also another multifunctionality is the remote camera. I believe this app is named as Lens 50. So you can download that app and basically you can remove it from here. You can use it as a remote to take out pictures. Once you connect your Bluetooth to this, you can use this as a remote to take pictures. You can keep this tripod like around 10 feet apart and still take pictures from this. This works on a battery. So yeah, this is a very useful tool is what I felt. These are the pros about this tripod. The only con about this tripod is what I felt was, even after it's completely closed, it kind of rattles. I mean, it's very evident, and also there's some rubber grips which were given. Only one remaining, the other two have fallen off. Not much complain about that as such, but yeah, I mean, they could have stuck it a bit more neatly. It doesn't bend or is not flexible, so again that is one drawback. So apart from these minor drawbacks, this is one tripod which I would suggest. If your budget is less than 1000 as such, you can easily go for this tripod. A very multifunctional tripod, and I'm very sure you guys will be happy with this purchase. This is the second tripod. This is I don't know what's the name of this. I purchased it from Amazon. I'll leave a link in the description. So again, this has a ball head which is similar to the one which I showed before, and again this will also go down to the 90-degree angle. There's no multifunctionality in this as such. The only use of this tripod or the GorillaPod is the flexible legs. The main function of this is you can mount it on any pole or any surface wherein this can wrap around, and you can get nice angles with the shots. That's about it. The legs are quite sturdy enough. The quality is also good. The rubber wrap or something, it's been around 4 or 5 plus months since I've purchased this. The rubber is holding up nicely, and it's quite sturdy enough. Only drawback of this GorillaPod is the swivel head itself. What usually happens is you mount your camera on this, right? So whenever while tightening it, it's not a problem at all, but while removing your camera, the camera doesn't come out, but this plate itself comes out along with your camera. So ideally it shouldn't happen like that, and not sure if they've done this intentionally, or maybe the thread or something has gotten loose, and maybe that's the reason. Not sure though. I again paid around 600 rupees for this, so worth the money, I feel. The third one is the GoPro Bendy. That's what they call this as. So I've shown this in my other video as well when I happened to purchase this, again just for the purpose of showing all the tripods as such, or basically reviewing all the different types of tripods. I thought I'll show this one as well. So this is basically from GoPro itself. So this is called the Bendy. This I feel is a very multifunctional tripod. You can mount your GoPro here, and you can turn this in different angles. Depends on you how you use these angles. The main feature of this is you can unscrew it like this, put it in reverse, and if you open the legs like this, it becomes a tripod. You can basically use this while shooting your time lapse as such. I feel this is a very nice feature which they've included in this. So yeah, this is basically meant for GoPro, but you can basically purchase third-party products wherein you can just unscrew this and you get this. So what this does is you can mount this. You can mount this like this. Okay, you get the point, right? You can mount this like this, and then you can mount your camera here. So this is one good thing which the third party people have done. You get this basically for what, 150 odd rupees. So again, this is a nice tripod is what I felt. This is a bit expensive, guys. This costed around 3,000 upwards. You guys can search it if you happen to get a good deal. I suggest if you have the budget, you can go for this, but this is predominantly for the GoPro is what I feel. Last, the king of tripods. This is not exactly a king. This is the Joby 3K version. I believe the king would be the 5K version. So this again I purchased because of this new camera which I took. I just couldn't make up my mind to put this expensive setup on those tripods, so hence I thought I might as well invest a bit of money on this Joby 3K one. So Joby is known for making very good quality products. The price which they quote, or the price which is listed, is a bit expensive is what I feel, but again the quality is unmatched. The difference is very evident once I happened to purchase this when I compared with all other tripods. Quality of the materials which they use is top notch, and again this is a flexible tripod. Again, if you put too much pressure, there are chances that this ball might come out, but again I've seen videos wherein they just pop it back in, so that shouldn't be an issue. But I suggest not to flex it too much or bend it too much. So you can remove the ball lid as well. So once you remove the ball lid, it becomes like this. So yeah, so this ball lid is very heavy, guys. Like I don't know, it weighs as much as this tripod is what I feel. So what you do is, if you loosen it up a bit, it turns around like this, but this will be fixed. But with the same ball lid, if you loosen it up a bit more, it becomes like this. So this is like a 2-in-1 function which it has. It rotates the camera as well, but again, if you loosen it up a bit more, this will again become very loose. So this kind of a drawback is what I felt. Whereas the Joby 5K version, it has two screws, one which is for turning your camera and one which is for the ball lid here. So again, that is very expensive. That costs around 14,000 or 15,000. which I cannot afford. So hence I purchased this. I am very happy with this purchase. Barring this screw which I mentioned, everything is of top-notch quality. If you want to immediately remove your camera very fast, or if you do not want this good luck pod, what you can do is you can just press this button here, and this comes out, and this will anyways be attached to your camera. So again, if you want to mount your camera back to the pod, you can just mount it back like this. There's no need of loosening up your camera or unscrewing your camera every time you want to remove your camera. This works as a quick release. So that's about it, guys. I hope you guys like this video. I've touched base upon all the points which I can remember, and if at all I've missed out on any points as such, you guys please comment down below whatever doubts or queries you guys have. I'll surely clear it out for you guys. So until the next video, peace out.